So, you picked Gwen Stacy and the Ghost Spider. Well, you're not going to be disappointed. Pull the deck right out of the box. Didn't modify it. It's a protection deck. I don't really go into detail right now about the deck. I'll kind of do that as I play. But we're running this one and the Spider-Man Miles Morales side by side. I fully explained that in the intro video, which I'll leave right here. And I kind of wanted to do this multiversal Spider-Verse thing, play both decks at the same time as if they were running parallel to each other. And yeah, I think we're going to have a little bit of fun with it. Sandman's the intro scenario. We're going to play all 5 scenarios with both heroes and just kind of see what happens. Yeah, with all being said, yeah, let's get started. Alright, welcome back down to the table. We have Ghost Spider, we have our book, we have this, we have Sandman. We're ready to roll, baby. Brand new campaign, new box this weekend. Very exciting stuff. Let's see. Find a good place for this real quick. Bing bong, bing bong. Okay, so the Sinister Motive campaign, or the Sinister Motives, kind of has the same stuff. I didn't want to show stuff as to like spoilers. The new thing they're doing is this reputation track. So this track, which I'm going to get a copy printed up, but as you progress and your reputation gains, you get some boons and you also get quote-unquote scars. So yeah. So you get things like shuffle each card, recorded in Osborne text section. You get during step 13 of the game setup. I don't know what the star means, if we start with that or not. Probably have to read that through real quick. But yeah, so reputation track on top of the other stuff that comes with it. So they've added a little bit more for the campaign, which is kind of cool. Let's see what this says real quick. Conditions. Yeah, it doesn't say you start with anything. So probably the first scenario I think will be alright. It is possible to exceed the reputation track by accumulating more reputation than the track allows. Final reputation score. Okay, that's cool. And then expert campaign. Persistent damage. We're not doing expert campaign. Like I said, we're doing standard campaign. Just having some fun with it. I literally cracked this box open and I'm playing with pre-built decks and I'm playing on standard. I haven't played anything, so we'll see if I make any mistakes. Probably will, but we're just gonna dive into it. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Alright, so let's read a little bit of this. Let's see what it says. Downtown Manhattan. You got your Ghost Spider and Miles Morales Spider-Man. Morales, there's an issue around 66th and 1st. We need you there immediately. Hey, Fury, I was just thinking about you. How was your trip? Did you see dolphins? Miles, take care of it.
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help?
That's my watch. So we're just going to take that off because I keep bumping that switch. Hey, Fury, just thinking about you. How was your trip? Did you see dolphins? Miles, take care of it. Okay, fine, we're on our way.
I don't have an answer for that.
Oh my god, why? Oh my gosh. Can I edit that out? We'll see. I might leave it in. Upper East Side. So there's the Sandman. Go in from the left. I'll come in from behind. Got it. Whoosh, splat. They can't get the Sandman. So scenario 1, Sandman. Almost as if he were prepared for a fight, Sandman unleashes a deluge of dust upon you, sand blasting the surrounding buildings and filling large proportions of the streets with tidal sands. Though people in the area try their hardest to escape, the surging sands become too much. as the battle rages on. There are civilians in desperate need of rescue. So, standard Sandman, Sandman 2. Hapless pedestrians we have here. The encounter decks are all in there. And then for the campaign, we're going to do Public Outcry and Smear Campaign, and then we're going to choose one community service side scheme at random. And then we'll come back to this after gameplay. So we have the two. One's an environment and one's treachery. The environment adds an acceleration. There's a victory. It has some notoriety counters. So after you defeat a minion or side scheme, remove one notoriety counter from there. And then the Smear Campaign, Smear Campaign, Public Outcry is in play. 2 notoriety counters on it. Then remove this card from the game. If it's not in play, place 2 threat on the main scheme. So this is just going to boost either this or the main scheme. And then these are all community service. There's just different side schemes. All have surge. Looks like they all have 3 boost icons. And they all have victory 1. Kind of just put 1 at random in. And they all do different bad stuff. I think I'm not even going to look at it. I just want to see if I can get surprised by it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This one here. Alright. So those are all going into the deck. And we'll do this. Put 1 here, 1 here, 1 near the bottom. I'll shuffle these up. That would be funny if that was the side scheme, if it just flipped over randomly and I saw it. Oh my gosh. Alright. That seems pretty good. And then we'll shuffle this up real quick. And then for Gwen Stacy, her hit points of 10, 3 recovery. Her action is to either shuffle Ticket to the Multiverse from your discard pile into your deck or Ready George Stacy. Ticket to the Multiverse is a one-off card. I did read that. You're going to use that one time, so you make sure it counts. And then her Ghost Spider, 1 thwart, 2 attack, 3 defense. Dizzying reflexes. After you resolve an interrupt or responsibility on an event, ready Ghost Spider. So she can defend with an interrupt card event and then ready up for the next set. Then we have Sandman. He's got 16 health. 1 scheme, 2 attack, Sandblast. When Sandman attacks you, that attack deals indirect damage. If your identity takes any amount of damage, resolve the Surging Sands ability on the city streets. Which we haven't gotten yet, because we haven't found it. So we have to find city streets. Probably should have just had that out already. These are brand new sleeves too, so they're going to be a little bit. There it is, city streets. I'll shuffle this up again. I think if I play this again, I might just have it ready to go. Okay, so we have the city streets environment, and this is a location. It has Surging Sands special. Place 1 sand counter here. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck equal to the number of sand counters here. So that's what ability will resolve if I take any amount of damage from that attack. And then hero action, exhaust a character you control. Remove sand counters from here equal to the character's attack once per round per player. So this is going to come in with 4 on it. We're going to try to keep this to a minimum. And then our main scheme, Hapless Pedestrians. So we've done that. Flip it over. Main scheme, triggers at 9. We'll lose the game. Sandman floods the city streets with rushing sands, putting innocent bystanders in great danger. After acceleration, a token is placed on this scheme. Deal 3 indirect damage to the first player. And that starts with 2 on it. After there's acceleration tokens, they must be anticipating lots of... I guess if this... After he attacks you and deals damage, resolve. So 1 sand counter and then discard cards equal to the number of sand counters. So this is just going to blow through his deck. That's exciting. 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's see if we can get George Stacy out quick. Ghost Kick, Bait and Switch, Ghost Kick, what doesn't kill me. After you play Silk from your hand, discard it. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Alright, I don't really need that. So I think we'll get rid of this. A Ghost Kick. I can only do that once though, so let's get rid of those 2 for sure. While playing this card, spend a physical, heal 2 damage from your hero, and ready your hero. I think we'll be good on that for now. Alright, so I'm going to keep a Genius. I'm going to keep a Ghost Kick. I'm going to hang on to Silk, just in case I need an ally. And we'll get rid of these 3 into the discard pile. We'll draw up 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we didn't get George Stacy. We need... I know people say you got to dig for him. Alright, I think everything is set up. I think we're ready to play a little bit of Marvel Champions Sinister Motives. Scenario 1. Let's go, baby. Alright, first thing I'll do is I'll flip over to hero form. After you resolve or interrupt or responsibility on an event. That's an event. Oh, no shit. So, can I play, or should I swing for 2 after he uses a basic power? So can I just thwart for 1? I'm going to put this up here and be a little easier to manage. Can I thwart for 1, spend 2, hero response. After Ghost Spider uses a basic power, deal 6 damage to an enemy. Max 1 per basic power use. So I can do 6 damage then, right? Okay. So that punches him for 6. And then, after you resolve and interrupt a response, I can ready Ghost Spider. So I can ready her back up. I could remove sand counters. I could get out Spider UK because he might want to defend. That's a Web Warrior card. That's indirect damage. So it's not really defending. Because it's going to hit everybody. Okay, so yeah, let me spend 3. Let me get out Spider UK. Billy Braddock. Interrupt. When Spider UK defends against an attack, deal damage to the attacking enemy equal to the number of Web Warrior cards you control. But we're not really defending because it's indirect damage. So I think when he attacks, it's not really like he can defend that attack. He's just going to take some indirect damage. All right. I think I'm going to exhaust my character. Oh, I can exhaust a character. Exhaust a character you control. So I can exhaust him and remove counters equal to that character's attack. Once per round per player. Alright, well then yeah, I'll do that. I'll get rid of 2 of the counters. And then Ghost Spider. Attack or thwart? I feel like attack. Let's get him down. This is sick. I'm already liking this. Okay, so everybody readies up. I'll hang on to Silk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Got Phantom Flip, basic power thwart. Okay. Rocker Spider-Man, Hobby Brown. I can only play if I have a Web Warrior card, which is, I have 2 here. I can discard the top 3 when he leaves play. Oh, that's sick. Return the favor, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until you discard a Treachery. Reveal that Treachery and deal 5 damage. That's kind of cool. Plan B, Spider Pig. Exhaust Plan B and discard 1 card at random from your hand. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. That's pretty baller. These cards are awesome. Alright, one's going on the main scheme. And then this doesn't do anything. Sandman's going to attack for 2 plus a boost, all indirect damage. So 2 plus nothing. I'm going to put both of those onto Spider UK. If your identity. So yeah, so this doesn't take any damage. So we don't resolve this. And then we're going to get an encounter card. Which is going to be Common Criminal with Surge. Oh. So this is kind of cool. You have an alter ego action. Spend a physical resource and deal 3 damage to Common Criminal. If this minion is defeated this way, choose to either draw 1 card or remove 3 threat from a side scheme. That's pretty awesome. Does have Surge though, so we're going to go ahead and draw another one. Oh, Sand Smash. When revealed hero, Sandman attacks you with +1 attack. Okay, so he's going to attack with +1. So 2 plus 1 is 3 plus a boost. This is all indirect damage. So 3, 4. I'm going to take damage anyway, so I might as well take 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. That seems alright. Alright, and then since that dealt damage to me, we're going to resolve the Surging Sands ability. Place 1 counter here. So we're back up to 3. Alright, and then what does it do? Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck equal to the number of sand counters here. So we're discarding 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Not terrible. Pretty good first round. I like this, though. Being able to alter ego action. Draw a card or remove 3 threat. That's pretty sick. Okay. 5 damage to the villain for 0, but you have to resolve a Treachery. I don't necessarily like that. So I think what I want to do is... And I want to get Spider-Man. I want to get this guy out too. Alright, so I don't need these 2. So they can be resources. It just depends on who I want to play. This can discard Shadows of the Past. So I might want to do that. I want to play him too. Alright, so I think I'm going to pay Spider-Man Rocker, put out Plan B. Plan B is exhausting Plan B. Discard 1 card at random from your hand and deal 2 damage to an enemy. Okay, and then I'm going to spend these 2 to get out Silk. After you play Silk from your hand, search the encounter deck for a Treachery and discard it. Okay. Hey, there it is, right on the bottom. I'm sure there's worse ones in there, but I just don't want to see Shadows of the Past on my first playthrough. Alright. Oops. Okay. So now what? We can ping... What do I want to do? I think I want to exhaust him. Get rid of 2 more encounters. Or 2 more counters on that. He schemes for 0, so I feel like it's almost worth it to flip. But do I want to thwart first? Yeah, so let's thwart 1, 2. Get rid of that. Then I'll flip. And I can ready up. And then I'll draw back up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, geez, oh man. Almost took out the whole board. Alright. Let's see. Hey, there's George Stacy. That's the card everybody wants. Action, exhaust George Stacy, attach 1 event from your hand face down here so you can play events off of him. Web binding, pay for it with a mental. When an enemy would activate, cancel that activation. Oh boy. That's an event. Deal 4 damage to that minion. Oh, that's a minion activation. Oh. Young Love, we don't have that guy out, so that's alright. Web Bracelet. Across the Spider-Verse. Exhaust the Web Warrior card you control. Search your discard for a Web Warrior ally. Put that into play. Oh. Exhaust a Web Warrior card you control. Search your discard pile for a Web Warrior ally and put it into play. So I can just put him back into play. That's sick. Then choose a player. That player may spend 3 resources of any type and repeat this ability. So we can just bring everybody back in. And then Web Bracelet after you resolve a hero. Exempt and draw a card. Okay. Young Love. Sweet. Do I have any allies in discard pile? I do. Oh, I can just bring them in. That's so cool. How much does that cost? 2. Cost 2, and I have to exhaust somebody. Okay. That's pretty cool. Alright, 1's going on the main scheme. And then Sandman is going to scheme for 1+ boost of 1. So 2 more on the main scheme. And then he schemes for nothing. That's fine. And no damage was dealt, so we don't have to worry about that. We just need our encounter card. Alter Ego, this card gains Surge. Side scheme. Dirt Trap. A beige billow floods the streets around you. Everywhere you turn, Sandman awaits. Oh. So when defeated, resolve the Surging Sands ability on city streets. Resolve it again. So I do it twice? Oh boy. Oh boy. Resolve the Surging Sands ability on city streets. Resolve it again. So yeah, it sounds like you do it twice. That's kind of nasty. He's me discarding a lot of cards, but okay, let's see. This is for a minion, so let's get rid of one of these and we'll put out George Stacy. We'll go there. If I slide these up just a skosh, maybe you can at least just read his name there, and you'll know that if I exhaust, I can attach 1 event from my hand face down here to a maximum of 3. I kind of want to do this, but that's so... Or no, I have a wild. Oh man, there's so many cool cards I want to use. Alright. I'm going to spend this wild as if it were a physical. And I'm going to, as an alter ego, I'm going to deal 3 damage to the common criminal. It's defeated this way, so I'm going to choose to either draw a card or remove 3 threat from a side scheme. Not the main scheme. And there's only 1 on there, so I guess I'll draw a card. Oh, cool. Miles Morales Spider-Man. After you play Spider-Man from your hand, stun and confuse an enemy if you control at least 3 web warrior cards, which I do, but I don't have enough resources. Crap. Alright, well, we're going to flip over. I think we're going to, after you resolve an interrupt or response, exhaust and draw a card. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to spend these 2 across the Spider-Verse. Exhaust a web warrior card you control, which will be Spider UK. And then search your discard pile for a web warrior ally. Oh no, I'm going to pay for it. Yes. That was dumb. Yeah, I'm definitely paying for this with Spider-Man Miles Morales. Search your discard pile for a web warrior ally, put it into play, then choose a player. I can spend 3 resources. But after you play, so I don't get to stun and confuse an enemy, but I do get to bring him in for free. Okay, so that's done. Okay, and then I can do plan B, exhaust plan B, discard 1 card at random. Ooh, random. And then deal 2 damage to an enemy. So pop. 2 damage to an enemy. Now what? 2, 4, 5. Now I'm going to exhaust character I control and get rid of that last sand counter. And then I can thwart. Thwart 1. We'll get rid of this. When defeated, resolve Surging Sand's ability, and then resolve it again. So we're going to resolve it, place 1, and discard 1. Then we're going to do it again. So we're up to 2 counters. And we're going to discard 2 more counters. The sands are slipping. Okay, and then what I think I want to do is attack for 2, thwart for 1. Let's attack for 2. We'll pop him off. He'll get a counter there. Okay. Draw back up to our hand size of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Okay. So we're all fleshed up. 1's going on the main scheme. And then Sandman's going to attack for 2 plus boost, indirect damage, so I can spread it out all over. 1, 2 plus boost, 1 of 3. So let's put 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. 1, 2, 3. That avoids this. And now we just need our encounter card. Which is, Common Criminal. We just saw that. That's going to surge into Panic in the Streets. Treat the printed text box of each location support and each persona support as if it were blank. So, persona support, this is now blank. George Stacy is essentially useless. Location support. So, alright. So this is here. That's got 5 on it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. that's that. Let's see what we got. Ooh. So we got Jump Flip. When you take any amount of damage, prevent 2 of that damage. If you paid for this card with a lightning, remove 2 threat from the main scheme. Another plan B, but I can't use it, so that's fine. Phantom Flip. After using a basic power, remove 5 threat from a scheme. Ooh, there's 5 threat on there. That might be... yeah, that might be it. Ghost Kick. Deals 6 damage. Bait and Switch. Remove 4 threat. Ooh. Alright, I think I definitely want to do a Phantom Flip. With these two. Alright, so let's make a basic attack of 2 onto him. And then hero response. After Ghost Spider uses basic power, remove 5 threat from a scheme. Once per basic power use. So Phantom Flip's going to remove 5 off of here. We'll make sure this doesn't say after defeated. No. So that takes care of that. I can exhaust George Stacy now and attach 1 event from my hand face down. I'm going to put Ghost Kick face down here. So I'll hang on to that for later. That's 9. I don't know. Let's plan B. No, let's not plan B. Oh, she responds by flipping back up. Because I did the hero response thwart. So, do I dare attack? Let's attack. Attack for 2. Let's move on to Sandman number 2. Sandman number 2 is going to come in. 1 scheme, 3 attack. 1 revealed, resolve the Surging Sands ability. And then he does the same Sandblast, and he has 18 hit points. 2, 4, 6, and 8. Okay. So we're going to resolve the Surging Sands, which will add another counter here. And then we're going to discard 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now what? Now I want to exhaust to remove 2. And then I do want to do some damage. I need to thwart at least 1, maybe. 4. I think I'll be alright. So I'm going to flip. And then for the alter ego action, I have a physical resource here. So we're going to spend that, deal 3 damage. Oh, I don't have a side scheme, so I can draw a card. Let's draw a card, I guess. Jump Flip. Defense event. Okay. Ready all this up. Oh, that's hero action. Can't do that. Alright. 1's going on the main scheme. Oh, first we're going to drop to our hand size. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Pirouette and Punch. When a card is revealed from the encounter deck, deal damage to the villain equal to 1 more than the number of boost icons. When a card is revealed, 1 more than... Oh, okay. Ticket to the Multiverse. Hey, there's the big one. Remove Ticket to the Multiverse from the game. Discard your hand, shuffle your discard pile into your deck, drop to your hand size, and ready each Ghost Spider card you control. Which would be him. Okay. George Stacy's a play. Attach 1 event to your hand and discard pile face down George Stacy. That's basically a way to add him. Return the favor. Phantom Flip. Jump Flip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw up to your deck. So it gives you basically 2 turns. Oh, okay. Might not be a bad idea to get that out. 1/1 on the main scheme. We drew up to our hands. He's going to scheme for 1 plus boost of 1 if it's 2. All right, so we're getting close. We might have to do a thwart round. Our counter card. The Rhino. Steady characters require 2 status cards of the same type to be stunned or confused. He's going to gain overkill and piercing. He has 8 health, 3 attack. The Rhino. Breaking and taking, baby. Oh, shoot. All right, Phantom Flip after a basic power. All right. So, what is this? Oh, that's Ghost Kick. After Ghost Spider uses his basic power. Max 1 basic power use. Okay. So let's flip over. And that's a defense. Pirouette. Oh, wait. So I could have played this and dealt 4 damage to who? To the villain. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm not ready for Ticket to Universe or that. I do need to Phantom Flip though. Get rid of. Let's do that first. Let's do these 2. Phantom Flip after I do what? Basic attack. How much does this do? 6 damage, yeah. So let's basic attack Rhino for 2. And then I'll Phantom Flip. I use basic power, remove 5 threat from a scheme. So that's going to remove all of this. And that'll ready me up there. And then I'm going to spend 2 and do Ghost Kick, but I'm going to do that after I do what? 2 more attack? A thwart? 2 more attack on Sandman. And then I'll Ghost Kick 6 damage to an enemy on Rhino. And then I'll take care of Rhino. Yeah, we don't want him out there. Rhino, once again, defeated. Oh, then I can Plan B, exhaust Plan B, discard a random card at hand. Random. And that deals 2 damage to an enemy. So pop that. And is that it? I don't really want to save these guys for 2, 3, 4, 5. Would take them down to 9. I'll hang on to them for now. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5. Pirouette and Punch. Plan B I can't use. Jump Flip. Defense. Prevent 2 of that damage and remove 2 threat from the main scheme. If I had a lightning. Web Bracelet and what doesn't kill me. Heal 2 damage and ready your hero. That might be helpful here in a second. Alright, so 1 threat on the main scheme. Sandman's going to attack for 3 plus a boost of indirect damage. 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to take damage anyway. I have 10 health. I'm going to be healing for 2 and readying. I can do another 5. You know what? I'm just going to take all 5. 1, 2, 3. I know it's probably a little bit too risky. 4, 5. So that puts me at 8. And that's going to resolve this. So we're going to put a counter on here. And then we're going to discard 2 cards from this pile here. And then we need our encounter card. Okay. Counter card is Now or Never Treachery. Peril. When you are resolving this card, other players cannot help you. Either place an acceleration token on the main scheme or exhaust a character you control and spend 1 resource of any type. I think I will exhaust a character I control, Silk, and spend a resource of any type. So I think I will do that since I can only have 1 Plan B. I don't know why they gave me 3 Plan Bs. I can only do 1. I don't know. That's a pretty cool card, though. That's an event I can put on him. Or a web bracelet. I can draw a card. Ooh. Okay. My turn. So let's do this. Let's attack for 2. Start punching him down. And then I will spend these 2 for what doesn't kill me. Yeah, they're both physical. So I heal 2 damage and ready my hero. So I'll heal 2. Ready my hero. I'll exhaust and I'll put pirouette and punch on him. Right? Or do I want to use it? You know what? Plan B. Let's use this and do 2 damage. Is it time to push? 2, 4, 6. We'd only have to survive 1 more round. We're about to get another encounter card. Or do I flip and heal? Let's flip. Let's recover 3. Okay. Oh, I might as well. Before I flipped, I exhausted him. I did that. Okay. Two, 3, 4. Counter card. Shuffle this up. Oh. Whoa. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's see. Web of Lies and Web of Life and Destiny. Ignore this card's resource costs if you're okay. Player draws 1 card. That's a support. That's pretty cool. Oh, so I can just put that out there. Ignore this card's resource cost if your identity has the Web Warrior trait. Oh, that's sweet. Turn the favor, a couple resources, Phantom Flip. All right. 1's going on the main scheme. Sandman's going to scheme for 1+. 1 is 2. So we're up to 6 on that. And then we're getting our encounter cards on top of the first. So the first one is going to be Public Outcry Environment. A victory 1. How about that? Uses 2 notoriety counters. After a minion or side scheme is defeated, remove 1 notoriety counter from here. Alright, so we need a minion and side schemes, which we have none. And that has an acceleration token. Hey, and there's a minion. X is equal to the number of sand counters in city streets. So he's attacking for 0 right now. And then when defeated, resolve the surging sands on city streets. Oh, good. So, awesome. Now I think we push. Although I'd like to get this, take care of that. We just don't have any side schemes. Let's flip back over to Ghost Spider. Let's put the Web of Life and Destiny. After a Web Warrior ally leaves play, choose a player. That player draws a card. Alright, well, what else am I going to do? I'm going to use a basic power of 2 attack to hit this guy. And then I'm going to spend a genius to Phantom Flip and remove 5 threat from a scheme. Okay, and that will get my reflexes to flip me back up. And then a treachery. So then I guess I'll do 2 damage to Sandman, knocking him down to 8. 4, 6, 8. Okay. Then I'll spend strength, which is my requirement for this, what doesn't kill me, heal 2 damage, and ready my hero. Okay. Now what? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Alright, well, we're not going to be able to do this, which stinks. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's do this first. Let's ping a damage on this guy. So we're going to defeat that, and we're going to resolve this ability. We're going to discard this card. Okay. So now Silk's going to leave play. That's going to resolve this. After Web Warrior ally leaves play, choose a player. That player draws a card. I'll choose me. Ghost Kick. After Spider uses basic power, deal 6 damage to an enemy. I don't have enough. Whatchies for that, but that's alright. Oh, you know what? I can do this too. This doesn't exhaust. Right? After a Web Warrior ally leaves play, that player draws a card. Alright. Oh, we lost a counter on that too. Not that it matters. Okay. So, Spider-Man. We'll go ahead and swing for 2. He's going to leave play. Another Web Warrior card leaves play. So, I'm going to go ahead and draw another card. Right? Yeah. Leaves play. Yeah, I can just... Wow. Worked out very well. So that deal 2 damage to Sandman. Spider UK, he'll do 2 damage. He'll leave play. 2 damage. He leaves play. This will draw a card. How about that? How about that? Wish there was a way to get one more. I'd love to get rid of that, but I can't. Alright, well, let's just finish him off then. We will thwart for 1 to remove that, and then we will spend 2 for Ghost Kick. After Ghost Spider does a basic power, deals 6 damage to an enemy. And that's GG's. What an exciting, fun first encounter. That was awesome. There's like little side things you have to do. Ghost Spider's awesome. Super powerful. That was a lot of fun. The Sandman theme was great. He's doing damage to everybody. You kind of have to think about it. That was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with that one. Ghost Spider. These ghost kicks and responses and flipping. I think I did everything right. This card, though, I don't know if I just had it set up perfectly by just having all of my Web Warriors out there, but they just boom, boom, boom. If you do that, 1, 2, 3, you get 3 cards. You basically have a full hand again. And I could have done... That was fun. I enjoyed that. 10 out of 10 for an intro scenario. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Victory, bookaboo. Using the conditions section, calculate your group's total reputation value, then mark the number of nodes, starting at the topmost node. Community service, the victory. Nope, we didn't see it. And we didn't get that. So let's flip over. We get X victory points in the victory display. We have none. No side schemes in play. Fewer than 1 acceleration tokens. No minions in play. No threat on the main scheme. No defeated identities. So that's 5. Oh. So we've got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. During step 13 of a game setup, each player may take 1 additional mulligan. How about that? Deal 3 campaign shield tech upgrades at random to a player. That player chooses 1. And then we're also going to be choosing an Osborne tech at random. Shuffle each card recorded in the Osborne tech and placing additional threat on the main scheme. Oh, cool. So like the more reputation, the harder it is. So maybe we don't want to do so good. That was cool. Fun. Super fun first scenario. Alright, well, we're going to be putting this out, I don't know, every day, every other day. I don't know, it's so fun though. I love it. Yeah, so that was Ghost Spider.
Well, that was Ghost Spider. Pretty impressive. I had a lot of fun playing with her. I think her ability to use an event, ready back up. You could be swinging for 10. 2 attack, use the ghost kick, ready back up, 2 more. That's 10 damage in 1 turn. Insane. The power level you can see is creeping up a lot. A lot of fun with her. Sandman also, I thought, a very good intro scenario. The sand counters kind of, there's no direct damage because sand's just flying everywhere. Very on theme. But yeah, that's scenario 1. We're going to move forward. But if you want to see what happens to Miles Morales and his scenario, go ahead and click. I'll leave a link in the video here. You can go back to the beginning with Miles Morales and see what he does. But yeah, we're going to do all 5 scenarios, both characters side by side. It's very ambitious, but I don't care. I'm having fun with it. I think both these characters are super fun. And yeah, till the next one, you guys. Have a good one.